Okay, thank you. We're all familiar with the scary headlines related to salmonella and recalls. You know it's bad when instead of reading food manufacturing as your industry news, you just can read the front page of the Wall Street Journal. Tony got caught up in the Great Spinach recall back in 2006, where a lot of people did get sick, unfortunately. Luckily, State Garden was not actually involved with any of the bad product, but still a huge impact on your business. More recently, we've had the recall of the hydrolyzed vegetable protein that has affected potato chips, dips, soups, a wide variety of products. The manufacturer is Basic Food Flavors in Las Vegas. They have ceased operations, at least temporarily, though thankfully no one got sick. So this is, of course, very serious business. In response to the publicity of these recalls, there's been a big upsurge in food regulatory requirements, going back to the Bioterrorism Act of 2002. The Food Safety Enhancement Act of 2009 is still pending in the House, and assuming it passes, which it probably will tighten traceability requirements further. I think it's a safe assumption to say that regulations are going to get tighter, not looser, as time goes on. So improving your ability to provide rapid lot traceability is no longer optional. Modern ERP systems do provide that capability from origin to destination. And really, they come in handy in case of an actual recall, although in some cases that's actually not their real use, because in an actual recall, for public relations purposes, you end up over-recalling anyways. But they do have a genuine and definite necessity in mock recalls, in impressing the regulators that and customers that you have control over your process and that you can identify where the product went. It actually can be a sales tool with your customers. So share with us a little bit your experiences on recalls, if you would.
Sure, Jim. The recall of 2006 changed everything in the produce industry and in the food industry in general. You know, at that time, a lot of people were doing things with paper and manual systems, but it really necessitated the need for automation and up-to-the-minute information. And speaking to some of Matt's points earlier, we have a QRT team, a quick response team, that starts with executive management and works its way down. So, and we have all the HACCP plans, and we're able to react to these things on a very quick basis. One of the things that we can do with the CIT food system is we can go from the farm to the fork in minutes, which is the goal today. And when I'm talking to people about recall, I'm always telling them the key to the recall is to give the regulators or whatever authority is looking at these issues what they want in a very small period of time. The smaller that window, the better served you are. To give you an example about that, after we had implemented the system with CIT Food, I received a call from the New York Department of Health, and they had taken one of our bags in a mock recall from a store, and they wanted to have a complete traceability of that product. Well, I asked the woman on the other end of the phone, well, do you have a fax number and email? And she said, sure. And I said, well, I can get this to you in about 10 minutes. And she was shocked, because up until the time she had talked to me, everyone was talking in terms of weeks. So it is, you know, CIT has helped us to be very effective in managing the recall, and that incorporated with, you know, the other policies and procedures that we have in place, it makes us very effective in terms of these. We had another small recall with our wholesale receiving business as well, with some cantaloupes. We were able to notify all the customers that took that within an hour. Mm-hmm. So again, it's all about minimizing that window.